It's your boy Zay-P, Zay-P the I am. I am that I am, as you are that you are, for we are all that we are. From the individual to the many, from the many comes the all, and the all is one. So your boy's back, I'm back at it. Wanted to drop a brand new video today. I have a few messages that have been coming through that's been on my mind and kind of being delivered to me from spirit that I needed to kind of get out there that I should share. Before I get to that, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that thumbs up, hit the little bell notification. If you're on IG, follow me just so you can stay up to date and keep up with these videos. That said, let me connect and bring forth the message. So, this is not a channel video, we're just sharing the message. The general gist of what's been going on recently is hair triggers. I'm talking about high level sensitivity of all peoples. And this is not just some people, those people over there, like this is everybody. You, me, all of us, like a whole collective. We're at a phase in time where all of the darkness is bubbling up. It's all coming to a head. It's all coming for us to face. And we all are in this phase, basically mirroring each other's darkness, mirroring each other's triggers. And so we're all in a state of hypersensitivity. A lot of people are having these explosive outbursts left and right. Aside from that, a lot of us are getting very caught up and attached and stuck with these ways of righteous indignation, defending our truths so passionately and so fiery that it's going to the point of invading another's truth, breaking somebody else's boundaries. So this is all coming up as part of the process. With all the triggers that's going to be happening currently, people triggering you left and right in your personal life, those loved ones, especially close personal loved ones, close friends, close family, they're the ones who's going to be triggering us most. You're going to get a lot of that on the social medias. You're going to get a lot of that in your regular media. Many people are watching the news outlets. Many people are watching all of the political discourse, and they're just getting triggered and they're getting inflamed by all of these different topics, these different circumstances in life, these different stimuli that's causing us to react, right? How do these things resonate within us? And when they do not resonate, how are we reacting in response to that? And so we're getting triggered left and right. But this aspect of us being triggered is not about the other person. It's not about the particular circumstance or what else is going on. The whole issue of us getting triggered is because there is something inside of us, a discord, and that's coming to the surface. That's being arisen by this particular person, place, or thing, this particular circumstance, so that we can actually recognize that there is a discourse, that there is something here unaligned that we need to resolve within ourselves. So again, back to the example of people getting so passionately inflamed, right, almost just defending themselves or their points of view with righteous indignation and a lot of fiery heat, to the point of people trying to assert their truths onto other people, as well as the need to control. All of these types of issues just arising currently and being triggered by when we're not in control, when another denies our truth per se, or maybe that other person is so stuck in their truth or so stuck in their point of view, their perspective, that they're not hearing us, and they engage in their own trigger defense system, right? So all of these things are flaring up for us at this time to really look at what the discord is within ourselves, because we'll never be able to find peace and find that balance until we actually come to terms with all of us, the good, the bad, the ugly. And we need to see that before we can come to terms with it. A lot of times we don't come to terms with things within us because we don't see us. Now, to make this example a little clearer, I had a friend who recently got into an altercation with just as, another person online, social media. It was a social media argument for whatever reason. They got into an altercation because they had a difference of views with regards to religion. Now, basically, what it boils down to is that different people walk different paths. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? We cannot say that Christianity is the one and only way for the entire world when more than 2/3 of the world is not Christian, right? There are so many different viewpoints on that, right? Whether it's paganism, Islam, Judaism, Buddhism, Hinduism, there's all sorts of isms, atheism, agnosticism, right? So with all these different viewpoints, we can't say this is the one and only true way. But yet, sometimes we can get caught up into our own point of view, and this is my definition of God, and this is what God is, and this is what it means, etc., etc. We get so married to our perspective, our point of view, that we stop hearing another point of view. And we stop actually even seeing the validity in the fact that that person is entitled to walk their path. So this argument between these two religious oppositions swole up. It became very volatile, very serious. Many people started picking sides. Many people started just basically having a rift within this particular community that I was a part of. And it was all because neither party could hear the other. Both were so busy defending their perspectives and their points of view and getting caught up in the fact that the other side was either denying it or was either countering it with their own truths, that rather than maintaining the sanctity of the space, rather than live and let live, rather than agree to disagree, whatever you want to call it, they decided to flame up at each other until it caused a divide and a rift. Now, these things happen in life, but this current energy that we're in is specifically intensifying this energy, and it's making it come through even more severely. So you're going to be feeling this day to day in your life, and when you do, you need to know what's up. All of this is for us to maintain our balance in the present moment, to be able to hold our space and hold our truths, because part of this is the testing of our own truths and how much you resonate with that and how much you leave room to allow others their truth. If we can balance ourselves and hold our resonance frequency and hold on to our truth and allow others their truth, allow others their path, we can weather the storm of the hair triggers. But if we're not mindful and we allow ourselves to get caught up in the back and the forth and in all of the inflamed, impassioned responses, right? We can find ourselves caught up into an inertia of suffering, an inertia of just battling and bickering and frustration and stagnant energy, right? And so again, as the message came through in the beginning of the year, this time is bringing so much changes, and there's going to be many choices ahead, and many choices as far as the timeline you wish to walk, as far as the path you wish to walk into the future, what you want to create. Right now, in this current time, this is what we're going to be choosing, a moment-to-moment choice, and how we are responding towards the triggers that will be set off all around you and within you. It is happening left and right. You can look out into the world and see it going on all around you. I'm sure there'll be more stuff exploding left and right in the next couple of weeks. I'm actually pretty certain, because I get certain information that it's like, you know when it's coming. So with that, maintain the sanctity of your space. Your body is your temple. Keep that balance aligned. If you keep your own mind, your mental structure balanced, keep your own heart space balanced, keep everything aligned for your truth, and you maintain that without the need to force your truth onto any other person, then you have a good chance of weathering the storms that's to come. So that is the current message on the current energies. Now, January 11th, 12th, 2021. It's your boy Zay-P. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, IG, all that good stuff. Zay-P, I am. I'm out.